Om Shanti and good morning to everyone. I hope I am clearly audible.
Yes, Rashmivan, you are audible.
Thank you. So today's Murli is of 15th of December 2003. So before starting this Murli, we will take a Swaman. In this Murli, Baba is seeing his children as a multi-million fold fortunate soul. He is seeing the fortune sparkling on the center of the forehead. So we will also accept this deeply, and with that thought that I am a multi-million fold fortunate soul who has been selected by the Supreme Father. We will sit with this Swaman to listen to the Murli. I am the multi-million fold fortunate soul who has been selected by God. Just accept this very deeply. Be absorbed in God's love. He is now here to run his Murli. Shanti. So the title of the Murli, in order to reveal the Father, transform ordinariness into uniqueness and become an image that grants vision. Considering the current time and this Murli have repeatedly this direction from Father that now we need to reveal God with our own image, जिसको बाबा साक्षात्कार भी कहते हैं. So Baba says now is the time of transformation, and never say that I will transform if this happens. We first have to change ourselves, and then rest of the thing will fall in place. So today Bab Dada is seeing the 3 stars of 3 types of fortune sparkling on the center of the forehead of the Brahmin children everywhere. It is such an elevated fortune, and you have received it so easily. Each and every words of Murli we will feel. It is such an elevated fortune, and you have received it so easily. One is the fortune of the alaukic elevated birth. The second is the fortune of elevated relationships. And the third is the fortune of all attainments, Sarva Praptiyan. Seeing the stars of the 3 types of fortune sparkling, Bab Dada is also pleased. Look at your fortune of birth. Now Baba is explaining and describing of each of the fortune. One is alaukic elevated birth, one is elevated relationships, and the third is of all attainments. So first, look at your fortune of birth. All of you have taken birth through the Father, the bestower of fortune himself. Since the one who gave birth to you is the bestower of fortune himself. Your birth is so alaukic and elevated. All of you also have the intoxication and happiness of the fortune of this birth of yours. Do you not? Together with that, look at the speciality of relationships. Throughout the whole cycle, now Baba is coming to the second fortune, the fortune of elevated relationships. Throughout the whole cycle, no other souls have such relationships. Only you have special souls have attained three relationships with the One. The One is the Father, the Teacher, and also the Sadguru. No one apart from you, Brahmin soul, has three relationships with the One. You experience this, do you not? So we need to ask ourselves, did we so far have experienced all three relationships emotionally, mentally with Baba? Father, the relationship with Father is very easy, and most of us have experienced it. As a teacher, also, many of us have experienced it. What about Sadguru? Or maybe someone in this Sangha can have experienced the relationship as a Sadguru with Father a lot, but not much as a teacher. So we really have to ask ourselves that how much we have experienced in all three relationships. He gives you an inheritance and is also sustaining you. Look at your inheritance. It is so elevated and imperishable. Yesterday I was listening to the class of a senior brother. He was telling that, the children, they get very enthusiastic and passionate about everything. But what happened, being in this Gyan, we stop being passionate about it. Ashcharya jisko bolte, it is not surprise, but it is the bliss, the khushi, that wow. So Baba is telling, look at your inheritance. We say, oh, okay, look at my inheritance. It is not like that. So that brother is telling that we have to be like children. So everything should make us very happy. We should be enthusiastic and, look forward to everything. So look at your inheritance. We will also take it into that vision. It is so elevated and imperishable. People of the world say that God is their sustainer, whereas you children say with faith and intoxication, our sustainer is God Himself. Who else has received such sustenance? God's sustenance, God's love, and their inheritance from God. So the One is the Father, the sustainer, and also the teacher. In the life of every soul, three relationships are especially essential. But all those three relationships are separate: Father, Teacher, and Sadguru. You have all three relationships with the One. The more we will feel, the more receiving we will derive emotionally and mentally from each of the relationships Baba is mentioning here. Look at your study. It is the study of the three aspects of time. It is the study of becoming the knowers of the three aspects of time. जिसको बाबा त्रिकालदर्शी भी कहते हैं. Study is said to be a source of income. You attain a status through study. Look at the whole world. The highest status of all is said to be a royal status. So, what status do you attain through this study? Baba is asking, you attain a status through study? Look at the whole world. The highest status of all is said to be a royal status. So, what status do you attain through this study? You are kings now and in the future too. You have a royal status. Now, you have self sovereignty, Swarajya Adhikari. You are Rajyogis, who are the self sovereigns, and the fortune of the kingdom in the future is imperishable anyway. There is no status higher than this. So we have to feel it very deeply that my status is not only to be self sovereign, we are not even Raj Yogis who are the self sovereign, but the fortune of the kingdom in the future, which is imperishable. The teachings you receive from the teacher are for becoming the knowers of the three aspects of time, and the status you receive is a divine royal status. Apart from in your Brahmin life, none of you has ever had, nor can anyone have such a relationship with teacher. And this Srimad is still today remembered on the path of devotion. So one line has been missed. So Baba says, apart from in your Brahmin life, none of you has ever had, nor can anyone have such a relationship with their teacher. Together with that, the relationship of the Sadguru. You receive Srimad from Sadguru, and this Srimad is still today remembered on the path of devotion. With faith, you say, on what basis do we take every step? You take every step on the basis of Srimad. Baba says that in bhakti also there is a lot of importance, and it is remembered still today on the path of devotion of Srimad. Check. Now Baba is giving us checking. So we have to pause and check. Is your every step according to Srimad? You have attained fortune. Do you experience the attainment of fortune in your life? Very important. Baba has already told that we have three fortune. One is the fortune of elevated life. This is our new life, Brahman life. So everything is new. Our outlook has been changed. We know now we are always with the consciousness that what all receiving we have from Father, what all treasures, what all powers we have. But Baba is asking us, Baba is here asking us to check, do we really feel it in the immersed form? Can we feel that? That yes, this is my new life. Second, Baba says, the fortune of elevated relationships. Can I feel all the relationships, especially as a teacher, as a Sadguru, and as a father? Do we feel very deeply all that connection with Baba? Have I established such a relationship the way we speak to our family, the way we speak to our the people who come into our close circuits? Do we have this habit of talking to Baba as a father that this has happened? You tell me. Do we do that, Ruha? Do we do that conversation with God as a father, as a teacher, and as a Sadguru? And there are many relationships we actually can feel. Maybe if we have time, we can share it later on. And all the attainments. Do we feel the swaman that Baba gives every day? He gives us Vardhan in Sakar Murli. Do I really feel that Vardhan? Do I really feel that change in myself? Do I feel that sense of security, safety in my life and the presence of God? That's why Baba says, do you experience the attainment of fortune in your life? Is your every step according to Srimad? Or do the dictates of your mind and the dictates of others sometimes become mixed? जिसको बाबा परमत और मनमत भी कहते हैं. The recognition of this is, if every step is according to Srimad, you will experience the accumulation of multi-millions at every step. So if we are not experienced that fully, so Baba has told the reason being that there must be the dictates of our mind and the dictates of others. Manmat or parmat mix ho jata hai. There is an adulteration. If your steps are according to Srimad, there is easy success together. With that, you have attained a mine of blessings from the Sadguru. The recognition of having received blessings is that where you have blessings, there won't be labor. जहाँ पे वरदान होता है वहाँ पे मेहनत नहीं होती है. So in the relationship of the Sadguru, you constantly have the attainment of elevated directions and blessings. The speciality of this easy path is when you have three relationships in one. Then it is easy to remember the one. There is no need to remember all three separately. Baba made our job more easy. This is why all of you say one Baba and none other. In yesterday's Sakar Murli also Baba has given this clear indication. Sir for Sir Baba and none other. Because the special relationships are included in the one. It is easy. So the stars of fortune are sparkling because all of you have received attainment from the Father. Now Baba is coming to the third star of fortune, is that of all attainments. There is the memorial. Nothing is lacking in the treasure store of Brahmins. Remember your treasure store. Just take a pause of few moments and remember your treasure stores. That all you have received so far from Father, happiness, bliss, purity, sustenance, love, power. Is it possible to receive such treasures or all attainments from anyone else? As soon as you say from your heart, my Baba, Mera Baba, the treasures become present in front of you. Because my Baba is not just a word, it comes with a vibration, with power. So, very deeply, we should come under this feeling. Mera Baba, Meetha Baba, Pyara Baba, Shukriya Baba. Feel it. Therefore, let such elevated fortune always remain in your awareness. This is number wise. Since each and every child is one out of multi-millions Bab Dada, multi-millions Bab Dada now wants all children not to be number wise, but to be number one. Therefore, ask yourself, are you those who are number wise or are you number one? What are you? Teachers, are you number one or number wise? In the Sangatan, Baba is addressing the teachers. Are you number one or number wise? And then Baba is also asking the same thing to Pandavas. Are you number one or number wise? What are you? Those of you who think that you are number one and will always remain this, not that you are number one today and that tomorrow you become part of those who are number wise, who have such faith in their intellect that you will always remain number one in following Father Brahma. Kis bare mein number one? In which parameter Baba is asking to be number one? Remain number one in following Father Brahma and always remain number one. Raise your hands. Are you? Don't just raise your hands for the sake of it. Raise them after careful consideration. I believe that no one of us is has switched on their video, neither me. So, but we will not be. I mean, we should raise our hand when Baba is asking us, and raise them high. Baba said, if you only raise them halfway, then you are only half. Many of you have raised your hands. Look, did Dadi see them? Now take the account from those who are number one. Yes, Baba is giving the instruction to Dadi Janki, Janak, take the account. Did the double foreigners raise them? Raise them. Are you number one? You pleased Bab Dada's heart by raising your hand that yes, Baba, I will remain number one in following Father Brahma. Congratulations. Acha. To have raised your hand means you have courage, and if you have courage, then Bab Dada is your helper anyway. However, what does Bab Dada want now? You are number one, and that is a matter of happiness. But should Baba tell you, but what? Or is there not no but? However, Bab Dada has a but. So we have to check that. Bab Dada has seen that everything is merged in your mind. We have everything, but everything is merged in our mind. But it is only in your mind and has not emerged on your face and in your behavior. Bab Dada now wants to see the number one stage in your behavior and on your face. जिसको बाबा कहते हैं प्रत्यक्ष चलन से प्रत्यक्ष प्रमाण. Now, according to the time, those who say that they are number one should be seen as images that grant vision through their activity. So Baba says now, according to the time, considering the current time, we are number who say that they are number one because we have claimed that yes, Baba, we will be number one in following Father Brahma. So Baba says now, हमारी हर कर्तव्य से, हमारी हर कर्म से, Baba says through our each activity, there should be an image that grant vision means साक्षात्कार होना चाहिए. Your face should show that you are an image that grants vision. Even in the last birth, And in the final period, your non-living images are experienced as images that grant visions. अभी भी जो जड़ चित्र है देवी देवताओं का at this संगम युग, that non-living images of God and goddesses, बाबा says उनसे भी भक्त आत्माओं को साक्षात्कार की experience hota hai. So how we should become now so that it will run in each and every kalp. Therefore, in the living form too, you saw Father Brahma in the corporeal form. He became an angel later. But even whilst he was in the corporeal form, what were all of you able to see? Did he appear to be ordinary? In his last 84th birth, in his old age, when he was even older than 60 years, from the beginning to the end, you saw him as an image that granted visions. You experienced this, did you not? You experienced this in the corporeal form, did you not? It has to be the same for those who raise their hands for being number one. So no matter how long we will be in this journey in this body, but Baba's expectations, Baba's directions, and Baba's wish from wish from us children is that we should become like Father Brahma, that throughout our journey with our each and every feature, our through our each and every activity, we should prove Father, we should reveal God. हमारे हर चलन, हमारे हर कर्तव्य से साक्षात्कार हो, जैसे ब्रह्मा बाप के जीवन कहानी में हमने देखा है. It has to be the same for those who raise their hands for being number one. You have recorded this on the TV, have you not? Bab Dada will look at your file. Baba has file, does he not? So, from now on, from your every activity, this should be experienced. Although it may be an ordinary activity, no matter what are you doing, whether you are doing business or anything else, whether you are working as a doctor or lawyer, whatever you may be doing, wherever you come into contact or relationships with other, they should feel through your behavior that you are different and unique. So Baba uh, gives us this direction. Many of the Brahmin soul have this question, but how can I reveal Father at my workplace? So Baba has given the clear indication in this Murli that from our each activity, no matter where we are and what we are doing, how important is my work or how ordinary activity I am currently attending, everyone should experience that we are different and unique. Or do you think that you are ordinary? That even Lokik people are like that? It is not the speciality of the work, but the speciality of your practical life with your behavior, words, action, thoughts. Because what I will think that will first reach to the nature, to the people, to the whole world. So my vibrations create my own aura. With that aura, no matter where we are, what we are doing, with which people we are dealing with, we are, conversing, or we are being at home, or wherever we are, we can make them feel that uniqueness. We can make them feel that divinity. It is very good business. He's a very good lawyer. He's a very good director. There are many like that. There is a book in which they have the names of special souls. The names of so many people are mentioned in that. There are many of them. This one did this special thing. That one did that special thing. And so his name was mentioned. However, those of you who raised your hands, and in fact, all of you should have raised them, but those who did raise them and you have to raise them, people should see a change in your practical behavior. The sound has not yet emerged. Whether you are in industry or wherever you may be working, every soul should say, whilst doing ordinary work, this one is like an image that grants visions. Is this possible? Is it possible? Those at the front speak. Is this possible? Baba is asking all of us who are listening to this Murli today, that can we really bring that change, that wherever we are, which industry we are belong to, we are working with, every soul should say that this one is like an image that grants vision. उनको साक्षात्कार हो हमसे. Yes, when you perform a special task, so Baba says, now in the result, it sounds as though this is not happening that much. Greater ordinariness is visible. The current result Baba is revealing. Yes, when you perform a special task and you pay special attention, this is then very much visible. But you have love for the Father. You love the Father, do you not? To what percentage? Teachers, raise your hands. Many teachers have come. Is this possible, or are you sometimes ordinary and sometimes special? The terms of the words that emerge whenever you perform any task, that is, your language should always be alokik, no ordinary language. Bab Dada now has this elevated hope in all the children. So Baba says that our language should be very alokik, and that is only possible when our sankalp, when our thought is elevated. Baba says, and Bab Dada now has this elevated hope in all the children. And then the revelation of the Father will take place. Your actions, behavior, and face will automatically reveal this. This won't be revealed through lectures. In lectures, you just shoot an one arrow. Up ek tir marte ho through the lecture, Baba said. However, it will be revealed who it is that made you like this. They themselves will come looking. They themselves will ask, who has made you like this? The creation will reveal the creator. Very, very important. So, what will you do this year? Dadi has told you to serve the villages. You may do this, however, Bab Dada now wants to see this transformation. Baba is now further telling that why this transformation, the change is stuck, why it is not revealing the way Father wants us to be revealed, because there is a mixturity of I. Is it possible to do this in 1 year? In 1 year, when the next season begins, this contrast should be visible. What? To see this transformation, Baba wants that transformation in us to see. The sound should emerge from all centers that there is great transformation. Then you will sing the song Parivartan, Parivartan, transformation, transformation. Ordinary words don't seem right in front of the fortune you have. Sometimes we say, Baba, don't know how to do this, why this has come. I am really confused. So Baba says, this such kind of ordinary words don't seem right in front of the fortune you have. The reason is I. Why we can't feel that fortune, why we cannot be in that faith and intoxication of that three fortunes Baba has explained in today's Murli. The reason is I. This I, the consciousness of I, Maipan, Mirapan, whatever I thought, whatever I said, whatever I am doing, that alone is right. The greatest attachment, Baba always says, is that I am very much attached with my vichar, with my thought, with my rai, with my opinion, that whatever I say is right. That alone is right. Because of this consciousness of I, there is arrogance and also anger. So definitely when I am this consciousness of I will expect others that everybody should accept my opinion, everybody should, you know, approve my idea. And when it is not happening, that is coming as an arrogance and also in the form of anger. Both do their own work. It is the Father's holy offering. So where did I come from? It is Father's holy offering, Baba says. So where did I come from? Can anyone say mine for the holy offering? If you have an intellect, if you have a skill or a speciality, Bab Dada gives thanks for the speciality and the intellect, but you should not have the feeling of I. This is also Baba's great siksha or education, that always remember that whatever speciality, talent, visheshta, power I have this by Father. I have given this has been bestowed upon me by the Supreme. This is Father's holy offering and not mine. This consciousness of I is subtle. In alokik life, this consciousness of I doesn't allow you to become an image that runs vision. So what do the Dadi think? Is this transformation possible? Is it possible? All three Pandavas pick. Maybe there are Babas Noor Ratan, Nirvair Bhai, many Ramesh Bhai. So Baba are addressing three Pandavas. I'm not sure the other one. You three are special, are you not? All three of you speak. Is it possible? Is it possible? See, Baba is trying to ये part बाबा पक्का कराना चाहता है. Baba just want this to happen now. That's it. Acha, now become the commander of this. Baba is now using the strong word. Don't become a commander of anything else. Become a commander of transformation. Will those from Madhuban become this? Will you become this? Those from Madhuban, raise your hands. Acha. Will you become this? Those from Bombay, raise your hands. Will those from Bombay become this? If you will become this, then raise your hands. Acha. Those from Delhi, raise your hands. Will those from Delhi do this? Teachers, speak. Just watch out. Bab Dada will ask for the report every month. What report? That yes, the transformation has happened. When individual will work on the self, then accumulatively in the collective consciousness, that transformation will be felt. You have this courage, do you not? Congratulations. Now Baba is meeting the indoor zones, Baba is again congratulating them for the very good seva. Also, Baba is meeting Gujarat. Baba is saying that you are seeing it on the TV. Dadis, just see, you are seeing it on the TV. Those from Gujarat, raise your hands. So, will Gujarat do this? It is easy to shake your hand. Now you have to shake the mind. The plan for revelation is your practical life. So, through our practical life, repeatedly, Baba has given this direction. We have to reveal Father with each of our feature. And those from UP, raise your hands. There are few from UP. Acha. So Baba has also congratulated Rajasthan, Maharashtra, also Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and then Baba has come to the double foreigners. Now look, you have said this is in the midst of gathering. What? That Baba has made Didi Jayanti, and will the double foreigners do this? Baba has asked to Didi Jayanti that whatever the indication Baba has given, the direction, will they do that? So Baba is asking Didi Jayanti to take the account. All of you have shown very good courage, and so multi-million fold congratulations for this. People outside are listening to Baba, and people in their own countries are also listening. All of them are also raising their hands. Uh, Next, Baba is saying that it is just not that you have raised your hands, but Baba says here this TV, Baba has a TV in Suksham Vatan. Here this TV only shows the external face there in the hall. But Bab Dada has an instrument to see the state of your mind at every moment. This is very, very vital, and this is very, very risky at the same time. And Baba has watch on each of us children, which Baba is telling us that he has an instrument to see the state of your mind at every moment. So a lot is visible in your mind. When he sees the TV of your mind, he is very pleased. So Baba says that whenever there is any situation, remember this slogan: transformation, transformation, and transformation. And next, we can take it as a homework. Baba made the Delhi zone, Calcutta zones, and Baba is very pleased because these zones have done a very good service with the media wing. And media wing is a very prominent wing through which we can glorify the name of the Father. And with a huge program of Brahma Kumaris, they did so. So Baba is congratulating the teachers and each and every Sevadharis. And Baba wants such kind of program in the foreign country. Here Baba says that each place has its own form of service. Baba Dada is now telling the foreign lands that there should be a program abroad and Bharat should see it. That is what is Baba's expectation from the brother Robin from Australia. And later on, Baba has made engineering, scientist, medical, social wing, youth wing, and especially Baba has taken the name of Dr. Satish Gupta, that with a practical form, because medical wing is also a very crucial and very important wing where we can actually reveal Father very easily with a practical proof, so that it spreads everywhere and everything is possible through meditation. That is the most important point. So the meeting with the indoor zone where Baba has asked them to take the status of a chancellor, that we can take it as a homework considering the time. But to each and every zone's Baba's main direction, Baba Srimad was to bring the transformation with the practical life. Pratyaksha Praman, Pratyaksha Chalan se. Now Baba is giving us love and remembrance, and we will receive that into that faith, and intoxication. To the very, very, very fortunate souls from everywhere, to the special souls who are one of the multi millions of the whole world, to the special children who always reveal Bab Dada through their behavior and face, to the elevated soul who stay in the bond of cooperation and love, to the alokik souls who always perform alokik actions in every action, like Father Brahma, Bapdada's love, remembrance, and namaste. From us children to our beloved Father, give love, remembrance, and namaste. So these were Baba's Mahavakyas, and the title of the Murli we will remember once again in order to reveal the Father, transform ordinariness into uniqueness, and become an image that grants vision. So we will take 1 minute pause here, and I will just um, scroll down, scroll up and down the main points. You can just take a look, and later on you can share your journey from today's Murli. Thank you. Okay, so you can unmute yourself and you can just share with us what all you have taken away from today's Murli. Yes, Sandhya Behan. Om
Okay.
Shanti.
Good morning. Very beautiful Murti and very, very well rendered. Um, uh, Baba has given us the divine royal status by which our outlook itself has changed, right? We have received so many treasures and powers. We need to dive deep and experience all these attainments by opening the jewel box with the key of determination, right? By this, we become an image that grants vision and also become a commander of transformation. Om Shanti.
Thank you, Sandhya ma'am. Very beautiful. Yes,
Om,
Kalpesh bhai. Om
Om,
Shanti.
Om Shanti, sister. Om Shanti, and a very good morning to all of the Divya Parivar. Uh, Today's Murli, I like Baba has said that three fortunes we get really elevated life, elevated relationships, and elevated attainment. And this is this कोटों में कोई यानी कि हम यानी भाग्यशाली है कि मिस we got all
Yes.
these things.
Yeah.
So thankful to Baba, thankful to this parivar, and thankful to group And thank you very much. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you.
Thank you, Kalpesh bhai. Yeah, the more we will be into that intoxication, that will definitely fill up from inside. That Baba says that more we will feel that relationship with Father, emotionally we will keep on receiving the treasures.
And today's Amrut Vela, and I just want to say one point that today's in Amrut Vela, what is the attainment we get, that that image Baba has given me. So this Baba means this relation is very true, and this means can't say we can explain
Yeah.
this. Yes, and what you are getting? This Murli I didn't read and did first. I'm just means here this today, but whatever points Baba given this Murli, it gives before in our mind in Amrut Vela. So that
Mhm.
Anubhav of this today I have, I'm just sharing you, sharing. Om Shanti. Thank you.
That's wonderful. Thank you. Anyone else? Yes,
Oh,
Bhavna Ben. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, sister. Good morning.
Good morning.
Pap Dada today has said that he has an instrument through which he can read our minds. The world can only see our faces, but Pap Dada can read our minds. So it's time to bring out all the or whatever is it is in our mind, all the features which are required to be uh, uh, for the pratyakshata, so
Mhm.
these should be emerged through our face.
Yes.
So now it's time to transform ourselves, and in every situation we should just remember the slogan that transformation, transformation, transformation. So it's time to create elevated thoughts and do the pratyakshata of Baba in front of everyone. Om Shanti.
Yes. Thank you, sister.
Om Shanti, sister.
Om Shanti, Sujata Ben.
Baba has bestowed us with all the three fortunes. We are so lucky that we are given this alokik. Baba has given this alokik elevated birth as a Brahmin life soul, and given elevated relationship. All the three relationships um, we feel or we live that, and all the attainments too. But the very checking point is how much we are immersed in our mind. It is reflected on a face or on a behavior. So
Mm.
Baba try us to make efforts, not hard efforts, but very subtle efforts, that through our behavior it should reflect on a face, words, deeds, action too. And it should differ us from the others. Uniqueness should be felt. Feel the divinity in us.
Yes.
It is the time to follow the Srimad and for great transformation, because I, the consciousness, is an obstacle.
Mm.
So
Yes.
to overcome this obstacle and be immersed in Baba's Srimad and follow it. Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister. Om Shanti. I just want to share a small thing. Maybe if you have pen and paper, you can note down. I have just come from Bhakti from Madhuban. So there, Swaminathan Bhai, many of you may know him. So his speciality is that he shares this knowledge in a very fun-filled way, in a very creative way. So he was sharing that today Baba has said father, teacher, and Sadguru. Yes, this is the three main relationships. But he says that, for the whole 7 days in a week, we can feel different relationship with Baba. So for Monday, M for mother. Tuesday, T for teacher. You can just remember this, memorize it later, or you can note it down. M, Monday for mother. T, Tuesday for teacher. W, I will come later. Thursday is for Gurvar, for Sadguru. Friday is for father. So many of us say that why not friend Friday? So he says, look, you work and you are very busy till Friday. So you have to sit with your friend like in a relaxed way on Saturday. You will chit chat like this. So Saturday means Sakha. So Saturday is for friend. And Sunday is for son. Means son, S-O-N, son. And Wednesday is wedding, means sergeant. He says that as a lover, as a beloved, you have to feel God. So M, Monday for mother. T, Tuesday for teacher. W, wedding. Wednesday for sergeant or lover or beloved, husband, wife, whatever you want to feel. Baba. Thursday, Sadguru Var is for Guru as a Sadguru. F, Friday for as father. Saturday is for Sakha, means friend. And Sunday as son. So today is what? Friday. So we can remember God as my father. We can remember Baba as father. So this is how the more we will do the meditation, it will bring a lot of varieties, because human mind wants varieties. So that will help us to feel that relationship with father very deeply. We can chit chat whatever our mind says. We can speak our mind out, and we have to put this habit to chit chat with Baba in all relationships. So you you can just try out, and later on you may share your experience. So okay, considering the time, we will move towards the meditation. We'll remember Baba for 1 minute, and then we will finish this class. Acha. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Thank you, sister. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Same to all of you.
Om Shanti.
Thank you, Rashmi Ben. Thank you, all of you, and see you tomorrow at 5:30 a.m. Have a beautiful day. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister.